We got a special matchup today. We got the Bay Breakers. You saw them yesterday on Grandstand Court. And they're playing against the Brooklyn Aces. And this is going to be a great matchup. What do you think?
Yeah, this is going to be quite a match. For the Bay Area Breakers, Michelle, we have Rachel Recker, we have Vivian Glasman, Colin Schick, and Patrick Kafka. And for the Brooklyn Aces, we have Martin Emmerich, we have Daniel De La Rosa, we have Lina Pagamente.
Yes.
And we have Lane Sleek, who is pretty new to pickleball, a couple months in, so that's going to be pretty exciting to watch her in action. For the first time, this is her MLP debut.
Ooh.
Lots of fun out here today.
I like that. And what do you think about the matchups as the women are going to go ahead and go first and play the first match here?
Yeah, you know, I think historically in MLP you do see most of the women go first. I know when you and I were in MLP as well last season, we loved playing first, right? It's nice to come out strong. So we'll see how this goes here. Bay Area Breakers are serving here. Rachel Recker to serve.
Wow, and Sleeth comes out like she's been playing MLP for years.
She's coming out strong. I think we're going to see a lot of drives from her.
I like it. She is a singles player, really good singles player. I played against her in the PPA LA. Just really strong ground strokes.
She has already given us a little bit of a insight into that. So missed third here. We are tied 1-1.
Yes, and Lina and Lane, that's a cool name, Lane and Lina. This is their first match here. I don't see any nerves or anything like that playing into this, but on the other side, Rachel and Vivian, a little bit more established since this is their third match.
Yes, and they also live in LA, so they train together, so they've got that comfortability on the court. We'll see if that plays a factor here today.
Hit on the reset there from Lane Sleek.
Yes, that puts the Breakers 2-3.
Oh, a little premature attack there on the backhand side of Sleeth.
Almost looked like she changed her mind at the last minute.
It's a little deceptive when you have a ball that's dropping, but you see it at its highest point.
Rachel Recker there, ready for the attack on the backhand. I don't mind the speed up from Sleeth, but maybe a different target.
Ooh, big swing and a miss from Vivian Glasman.
She wanted that. All right, we're tied up 4-4.
And another big backhand from Vivian Glasman.
Yeah, the Bay Area Breakers, they have some huge backhands, and that's playing to their advantage right now with the counterattacks. Oh.
And there's a put away from Vivian Glasman as the Vulcan ball comes out of the grandstand.
Yeah, I wouldn't give Glasman too many overheads there. She can put that ball away. There's that backhand again. We're seeing a bit of a pattern here. Recker sliding well over to the right, getting that backhand counted down the line.
I would say a little impatient from Lane Sleeth as she's tried to go there a couple times. I don't like to give them more than one opportunity for that. You know what I mean?
Right. You test them, doesn't work. We move on to that next target. All right, Bay Area Breakers up 8-4.
And another impatient move from Lina as she tries to poke in on a low shot in the forehand.
Sure, I like that she's trying to get involved. Just maybe 1 or 2 more balls. Wait for something a little bit higher. And a timeout is called here.
Yeah.
Much needed timeout, I think.
Yes, from the Brooklyn Aces. Yeah, I mean, you know, it started off pretty even, and then they kind of took the lead there. I feel like it's because of that impatience.
I think so, and that also, you know, comes with Lane is still a little bit new to the game. She's going to test some things, and you've got 2 very strong ladies over there, and she, you know, they're keeping her accountable. Yes. And so I'm interested to kind of see out of this timeout what adjustments Brooklyn Aces are going to make.
Yes, and you see Scotty Crandall on the Breakers bench over there. Scotty Crandall led the Bay Area Breakers to championship. We know that team, don't we?
We do. Yes, we do. All too well.
Yeah, season 1 of the Challenger, Utah Black Diamonds, playing against the Bay Area Breakers, and Olivia and I walked away sad on that one.
We did. Didn't quite pull that one out, but Scott Crandall has been with them, been a huge advocate for them.
Yeah, and you could tell he's been working on Rachel Redger's game. She has improved tremendously, I've seen, in the last 3 months.
They are just dialed in right now. Bay Area Breakers up 10-4. Nice dinking. Looks like they're just testing the dink right now. They're staying patient. I think they're playing really smart pickleball.
There's purpose definitely behind their strategic game plan right now. Tries to find the opportunity, but the ball sails wide. What do they need to do here, Olivia?
You know, I think they need to move the dink around a little bit. You know, we need to get Linda more involved. So I think for Sleeth here, she needs to maybe hit a couple dinks to Glasman, hit a couple in the middle, you know, move it around so Linda can get involved. Much needed point here for Brooklyn Aces, 5-12.
What a point from the Bay Area Breakers, where they get 13, and that means that there is going to be an end change. Wow, the women's match, I mean, they got into a little groove there, but we'll see if they could find more momentum here after the break.
Michelob ULTRA, superior like beer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the switch, 13-5. Bay Area Breakers are leading. And for folks at home, just a reminder, a little format change here. We're playing to 25 this season in MLP.
2024 MLP Pickleball.
Yes, we'd love to see it.
Oh, great attack by Lena. She finally finds the opportunity.
Yep. And that's the one that I think we were talking about, just staying a little patient. What do you think the Brooklyn Aces need to do to adjust here?
Yeah, like you mentioned, just moving the ball around, not just getting into that cross-court dink, maybe going behind Vivian Glossman to her backhand, just mixing it up like you mentioned. But Lane right there, I mean, she has to kind of get her groove and her rhythm, and I think that right there gave her a little bit of confidence. Let's see if there's a momentum shift here in the women's matchup. She did find a little change there. Pull the trigger just a little too early.
Yeah, and one thing, when you pull the trigger against Redker and Glossman, you have to be ready for that to come back.
Oh, yeah,
and it's going to come back hard.
Yeah, the counter. They're sitting on the counter. They want you to speed up to them.
They do. And they're luring you into it. It's very smart. Oh. That is a great play. I would like to see them do that a little more. I would love to see Glossman take those middle thirds and just have Redker crash.
Oh, and the ball goes outside of grandstand, and it looks like it's stuck on the tent over here, giving a shade. So we do have a new Vulcan ball in play. Hey,
nice defense.
That was a great reset by Lina Paragamete.
Sometimes it's just one ball back.
Yes, that's the name of the game. Vivian finds the right opportunity to attack Lane Sleeth.
Yes, nicely executed point by all four ladies on the court, moving the dink around, being patient, great counters. Well done overall.
7-point lead for the Bay Breakers here in this women's matchup.
That is a great forehand drive. They have won every point, so 2 out of 2 here on that drive.
And why do you think Vivian didn't opted to not take that third? Because it was in the middle there, and Rachel took it.
I know, not too sure. I mean, again, I would have loved to see her. She has the momentum. She's just hit 2 incredible forehands. Why not a third?
Nice move, sneaky move by Lane Sleeth as she attacks from the mid-court. Rachel Redger a little unprepared for that one. Way to get up to the net. But unsuccessful at gaining the point.
That's just too good. Well executed here. Bay Area Breakers are up 18-11.
Oh, and a missed overhead by Rachel Redger.
Sleeth did a nice job. Again, getting up to that kitchen line, fighting her way in. 12-18.
You know what I see here, Olivia, is that I feel like Lane is giving them the opportunity to attack, and she knows it. So what's happening is she's getting overly prepared on her backhand side, and Vivian and Rachel just know exactly where to put it down at her left foot every time.
I agree, and if you notice, that's causing Lina to kind of move back a little bit, be prepared for that defense. So it's also taking her off the line.
Right.
So she can't be as aggressive as she normally is, and we love to see that too. 20-12 here.
And great positioning by Rachel Redger as she defends an attack from Lane Slee.
I'm curious, do you think Brooklyn Aces need a timeout here pretty soon, Michelle?
Yes, they've needed a timeout.
Yes.
But they did take their timeout early on in the beginning of this game. So maybe that's why. I don't see it. Maybe they just need to challenge a call just to stop momentum. Great play by the Bay Breakers.
And kudos to the Breakers. They are not letting up. They have the foot on the gas. They are just being really aggressive and taking advantage.
Scott Crandall said before the match, we are not going to be nice just because you're new to the MLP.
No, you can't.
And we're just 1 point away from the first match here on Grandstand Court.
You heard Rachel Redger say the wind. It is a little bit breezy today. Does play a factor with this wiffle ball. A couple holes in there. Does affect this a bit more.
I always thought that pickleball should have been an indoor sport. Right when I picked it up, right on that windy day that I first played. And there it is. Bay Area Breakers go up 1-0 here in this matchup against the Brooklyn Aces. The men's are coming up. Who do we have for the men's, Olivia?
For the Bay Area Breakers, we have Patrick Kafka and Colin Schick. For the Brooklyn Aces, we have Daniel De La Rosa and Martin Emmerich. They are going to hop out on this court here. This is going to be a great match, folks, but we will be right back and take a little bit of a break.
My name is Itzmar, and this is the story of how I got my life back. In college, I injured my back swimming, and pain became so bad that I couldn't function. Treatment was solely focused on my lower back. I was worried that I was never going to get better. When I found HSS, it felt like I had found the cure to my pain. My doctor asked about my hips as opposed to every other doctor that only asked about my back. HSS changed and saved my life.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of Major League Pickleball. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of Major League Pickleball.
Well, it's easy. I play longer, I feel stronger, and I recover faster.
It's a must, it's effective, and it's stylish.
Michelob ULTRA, superior like beer.
Dulce Vida Organic Tequila. Tequila, pure and simple.
What a tremendous first point here on Grandstand Court at Major League Pickleball. We're watching the challenger teams, Bay Area Breakers, Colin Schick to serve. And another great drive. What do you think about this matchup, Olivia?
This is going to be an exciting match here. Bay Area Breakers yesterday, great performance by Kafka and Schick, but Brooklyn Aces, they have played quite a bit together.
So you're saying Martin Emmerich and De La Rosa have competed in some PPAs, right?
Yes, I think they've played in every PPA this year together, which adds great chemistry.
Definitely an edge.
Also, we talked yesterday a little bit about the lefty-righty combo and how perfect that is for this format.
Especially if you have a player on the team that, on the women's side, that loves playing on the left, and that would be Lina Padagamente.
Nicely done by Schick, getting that ball right out of De La Rosa's reach. 3-3.
Great play by the Brooklyn Aces. They're always bringing the energy.
That's what we like to see in MLP, right, Michelle?
That's right. Wow, what a reset from Martin Emmerich there to get the point.
And if you notice, lefties always cover that middle perfectly, and that forced the error from Kafka.
You should know, Olivia. You're a lefty yourself.
I do. I knew a thing or two.
Yeah, I've seen it in action. Ooh, an unlucky attack off of the net.
And talk about someone who has one of the hardest overheads.
That's right.
In pickleball. Daniel De La Rosa, #1 racquetball player in the world.
Wow. Unbelievable that he's out here with the best of the best in pickle.
Right?
And there he is with a beautiful poach.
Love how he just took that middle ball. Made them pay for just too high of a dink there.
3-point lead for the Brooklyn Aces. An opportunity for the Bay Area Breakers here. See if they could gain some points on serve. Oh, played a couple out balls there.
Sometimes it's hard to get out of the way, right? When
That's
it's
it.
just coming at you too hard. 6-7. Kafka with that one-handed backhand punch. We've seen that from him before. It's a great weapon.
And the Bay Area Breakers able to take 2 points on that last side out. Make it 3.
It's a nice dink there. We are all tied up here, Michelle. 8-8.
Oh, Martin Emmerich with a great handle off of the net, but wasn't there on that sideline for that last dink.
Sometimes it's too good. I mean, he just hit an incredible angle there. Nicely done by Kafka. 9-8, Bay Area Breakers.
It's always tough to miss on the third during this rally scoring format. Every shot matters, every point matters. All these players are trying to earn points over the season of 26 games.
Unbelievable. And Michelle, we've talked about this before. When we say every point counts in Major League Pickleball, we really mean every single point. Comes down to points here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and an unlucky miss return from Emmerich.
I think that's the first one of this match.
A lot of missed returns for the Bay Area Breakers. Or third shots, excuse me, third shots.
What do you think what's an alternative here for them? It's 2 missed thirds in a row.
Forcing the opponents to play the drive. Forcing the opponents to play the drive and utilize that next shot for either another drive or drop. Right now they're playing a little too close with the net and in the net, so that's better executed there. Wow. That's really good play there.
Not much you can do there. Applying that pressure from Brooklyn Aces, keeping the Bay Area Breakers back. And that's what we like to see here. All right. 11-12 here.
Wow, what a poach, and that takes us to 13 as Kafka and Colin Schick, they are in the lead right now on the end change. And, you know, I want to play a little trivia because we're on Grandstand Court and we like to have fun over here. So everyone at home listening, can anyone name the original name from the Bay Area Breakers? Does anyone remember what team they were called before the Bay Area Breakers? Give you a second. Olivia, do you know?
Let's see. They owned 2 teams.
Okay.
In MLP Columbus, they owned 2 teams. The Jackrabbits.
The Jackrabbits is correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, what do I get, Michelle?
Grand prize. High five.
I'll take it.
Jeffrey Nguyen, Whaley, and Kathleen Louie, Jeff and Stacy Nishi, and Jeremy Lin joined the ownership group in 2023. And the ownership group consists of mostly Asian Americans. So shout out to the Asian American owned team, as it is Asian American Awareness Month.
All right, we are back in action here. With the Brooklyn Aces taking that first point off the timeout.
What a tremendous point here on Grandstand Court as De La Rosa gets pumped up, fired up with a tie game here.
thing I can say about this Brooklyn Ace men's team, they're going to get pumped.
Yes.
And I love to see it. That's what
Don't-
MLP is about.
That's exactly right. There's nothing else like it. Ooh, and a skitter off that non-volley zone line.
Great drop by Emmerich. Another one.
Oh my
Off the
gosh.
top of his paddle.
Whoa. And a timeout is called? Or is it not? Yes, it looks like a timeout is called from the Bay Area Breakers as Emmerich and De La Rosa gain some energy, some momentum. Wow.
Perfect timeout by the Bay Area Breakers. I mean, when Daniel De La Rosa and Martin Emmerich start getting pumped, there is no stopping that team. So why not try and cool them off here, see if they can break that momentum, but they are playing outstanding pickleball.
Yes, this team's co-owned by the 35 Vs, Rich Kleiman, Kevin Durant, Drake, Michael B., Jordan, and Steve Stout. Wow, there's some...
what a lineup there.
Yeah, what a lineup of ownership, right, in this tremendous team. And they're fired up, hoping to tie up the overall matchup 1-1, as right now they've lost only the women's doubles match.
All right, let's see if Bay Area Breakers can get this point off of their, coming out of their timeout, or if the Brooklyn Aces can continue their run.
And they did stop the momentum
They
there,
did.
but barely, as De La Rosa just barely hits the top of the net.
You know, De La Rosa's on that all day.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He's standing up there like, come on, hit it to me. I've got fast hands. Oh, not the smartest
Yeah, I
attack.
don't love that decision.
Anytime that ball is below the hip, I just like to reset, you know?
Especially in the transition zone, it's just too hard.
Oh, and the ball's called out. The ref is not going to say anything. It either goes to a challenge.
Confirmed that it was long.
What a serve. Oh, and a high dink from Emmerich's paddle goes into the forehand put away of PK, Patrick Kafka.
Oh, nice reset.
Oh!
Great reset followed by an incredible Ernie by Schick. And we are tied up. That timeout seemed to pay off for them.
Oh, and the ball says just long from the loose wrist of Martin Emmerich, and a timeout is called from the Brooklyn Aces.
He wants that back.
You guys, this game is so awesome. You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back here on the Grandstand Court at Major League Pickleball.
Michelob ULTRA. Superior like beer.
All right, it's been a close game here in this men's matchup. What a great timeout and a point. Tying this game up here.
Yes, nicely done for Martin Emmerich. Even though he had them pushed back, he stayed patient. He kept them back. One more ball. 18-18.
Oh, correct reset. What I really like about this matchup right here is that both teams are super close. No one kind of trailed away with the lead, because as we see is when someone trails away, it's kind of over at that point if they're down by 4 to 5 points here.
Right, especially now with the new format, there's no freeze. So it's easy for someone to maintain that lead.
Right.
Should someone pull away. And I think the average lead here has been about 3 points.
You know, and speaking about like new format, you know, we haven't really given this a chance. I know a lot of people are already kind of bummed out that, you know, there's no freeze. But you know what? Let's give it a chance, because matchups are supposed to be like this close, right? So it makes it exciting when there's a close game.
Yeah, you can't get much closer than this, Michelle.
Yeah. Martin Emmerich.
He's waiting for it.
He just cannot wait to speed up that ball into Colin Schick's right side to set him up for the next put away shot.
2020 here. Little confusion there. I think Emmerich thought maybe De La Rosa would come over, and that's the beauty of that middle ball. It doesn't have to be hard, just enough to cause some confusion.
Oh, couldn't handle that drive of Colin Schick, giving them a slight lead here.
Nice dipping drive from Schick.
That ball sails long. That was an important point.
It was.
Because that could have given them the 3-point advantage to feel a little bit comfortable closing out the game. But now we're back to a 1-point game.
Yes.
Differentiation. And this is what I love right here. This is it. The tail end of the game.
This is what it's all about right here.
This is it, baby.
Who
Let's
can
go.
pull it out?
ATP defended, but could not get the next one. What a point.
Nice hands by De La Rosa. 23-21. This is a big point here, Michelle.
And that's what Colin wanted. He wanted to set himself up there for match point for the guys' matchup.
Let's see if they can hold them off. What a serve. And they did it.
Yes.
Bay Area Breakers pull it out 25-21 here. What a match.
Yeah.
I mean, all 4 gentlemen played lights out.
Yeah, that was incredible. It was close all the way through. And Colin Schick found a little bit of momentum there on his thirds and was able to close it out. So that gives the Bay Area Breakers a 2-point lead in this matchup. The Brooklyn Aces have to come back in mixed doubles. Let's see who's gonna put what the lineup's gonna look like, what the matches are gonna be. Don't go anywhere, you guys. We'll find out what the conclusion's gonna be coming up next.
My name is Itzmar, and this is the story of how I got my life back. In college, I injured my back swimming, and pain became so bad that I couldn't function. Treatment was solely focused on my lower back. I was worried that I was never going to get better. When I found HSS, it felt like I had found the cure to my pain. My doctor asked about my hips, as opposed to every other doctor that only asked about my back. HSS changed and saved my life.
Michelob ULTRA. Superior like beer.
Well, it's easy. I play longer, I feel stronger, and I recover faster.
It's a must, it's effective, and it's stylish.
Dulce, Vida, Tequila. Tequila, pure and simple.
Welcome back to Grandstand Court here at Major League Pickleball in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here with Olivia McMillan, and we're going to be starting the mixed doubles lineup. So Brooklyn sends out Martin Emmerich and Lina Paragamete, and the Bay Area Breakers react with Rachel Redger and Patrick Kafka. What do you think, Olivia?
Well, this is interesting switch up for Bay Area because Rachel Redger and Colin Schick have been playing together, well, through the year and yesterday. So, interesting mix-up here. Let's see if they can pull it out for a 3-0 sweep.
If Bay Area Breakers are able to defeat the Brooklyn Aces 3-0 or 4-0, 3-1, that means that they get 3 points towards their overall scoring throughout the season, and it goes through that. So they're trying to get that clinching point here. And Brooklyn Aces trying to survive, take it to a dream breaker.
Yes, they have to win this matchup in order to stay in the match. If Bay Area Breakers pull this out, they will still play that last mix match, Michelle, for points for seeding in that final tournament here.
A little wild point there is I'm just seeing the ball coming so hot off of those paddles. Oof.
Rachel Redger just went swinging. I'm kind of here for it. Cause a little chaos.
Yeah. Chaos is fun.
That's that backhand we love to see from Kafka. Right down the middle. Nicely done.
Martin Emmerich knows now not to go there. On
Lesson
the reset.
learned, right?
Mm-hmm. But what a presence, right? When as an opponent to shut down all the options and put the pressure on.
Absolutely, Michelle. I mean, you've got to apply that pressure. We're tied up here 3-3. Missed return by Kafka.
A slight little breeze came behind him there on that last one.
It did.
Beautiful day here in Atlanta. And here in Grandstand Court, you can appeal to the refs, but there are no video challenges. The refs agreed that the ball was out. Oh my goodness. What needs to happen here for the Brooklyn Aces, Olivia?
There's some chaos happening over in Bay Area Breakers, right? They are just coming in hot, they're swinging, and it's going in. They need to settle in, take those high balls away from them, or beat them to the punch, right? Just like that. Martin Emmerich hitting right to their feet. That's what they need to do.
Nice return from Lina Paragamete to set up his partner. Block. Yeah, and I haven't seen a lot of blocks on the Brooklyn Aces side. I feel like they're countering what's coming back to them, And I feel like by blocking, you're allowing the opponents to kind of up and settle in to
Yes.
kind of, it's an important shot, not one that's really talked about much nowadays. Talk about the counters, the speed ups. What about that block?
Right. And I mean, I think for Brooklyn Aces, it's you either speed up first or they're going to speed up on you. So I think they need to just change that narrative a bit to being more aggressive off the bat.
Wow, Limit coming
Nice
in
move.
high with that Ernie. Brooklyn
We
Aces.
love a good Ernie. So satisfying.
Yeah. Such a fun shot in the sport.
Right?
Okay, Brooklyn Aces take the 1-point lead here. Oh, big swing from Martin. A lot of chaos on the Brooklyn Aces side.
Yes, he did. I think he thought it was a little closer than it was, and unfortunate there. We are tied 7-7.
Oh, Rachel just had what she wanted, can execute that high one as she always sets up right at her chest. She's not used to taking that paddle above the shoulders.
And I don't think she thought it was coming back. That's a low. You know what? You just proved your point. They kind of dipped that right a little bit low towards that hip and forced the error.
Yeah, she's really good at taking those backhands right at her chest level, so I'm glad they're finding different levels here against her.
A little too high on that backhand. Dink. All right, 8-9 here.
Ooh, and that ball trickles on the same side.
Yeah, they got away with that. I think Pagadamente, her backhand dink was just a little bit high. What do you think she needs to do there? Kind of bring that down?
Yeah, it's interesting because she has a slice, and I think on that slice she has a little bit of a backswing. Oh, just long. And so it causes momentum to go into the reset or go into the drop. So if she just kind of like set her pad a little bit more out in front and just let the ball come off, I think she'd find a lot more success.
Totally agree.
So she's catching that ball behind her because of her backswing. And Rachel Redker set herself up for that put away. Pressure is definitely felt on the Brooklyn Aces side as they need this game to go to a dream breaker.
Yes, this is a vital yet pivotal match for the Brooklyn Aces. There, they needed that.
Yeah, little forehand combo.
I like when I see Imrit getting pumped up.
Yeah.
He needs to get pumped, I think. He needs a good come on. Oh, she let it go and it dropped in. Little luck on the side of the Brooklyn Aces.
Martin's like, is that all I have to do? Is that all we have to do is just put it high to the forehand side of Rachel Redker?
Hey, use the wind to your advantage. The wind is our friend. Not always, but.
Wow.
Wow. How did he get that from his shoelaces, Michelle?
I don't know.
Unreal.
That was unbelievable.
7-12 here. Brooklyn Aces are leading.
Attempted ATB, missed wide.
That
Martin
is
Emmerich.
a much better backhand dink. I really love that. 13-11 here. Brooklyn Aces are up at the switch. What adjustments did they make here to get that lead?
I feel like they were playing a lot more patient. They were establishing themselves at the kitchen line a little bit more, and just fighting through those, you know, sometimes you're just not on. You know,
Right.
I've seen both Martin and Lena play so much more solid. I think there's a lot of variables going on right now. Let's talk about that this is their very first match of the season, right? And
Right.
they're playing against a team this is their third game. They
Yeah,
played
they're
two.
well adjusted.
Yeah.
They're broken in, right? It's like
Right.
a pair of new shoes. They're in.
Yeah.
They've got it down. It's a well-oiled machine, so they've got that kind of to the Brooklyn Aces disadvantage. And but I think they're settling in nicely. You know,
Yes.
they figured it out. They've lowered those dinks a little bit. They're starting to get into the point.
Yes, and this is only, again, like we've only seen a 1 or 2 point lead here in this matchup in the first mixed doubles. And that's how they want to keep it. That's how both teams want to keep it. Obviously, one team wants to break away.
Right.
So, but let's see what happens. Back at it. Yeah,
Unlucky on that net cord there.
but Patrick Kafka applying really good pressure off of those
Yes.
drops.
Only trailing by 1, 12-13.
Oh, smart shot there. Patrick could have gone anywhere on the court, and he went to a spot where it does create a little chaos.
Down the middle solves the riddle, right?
Great discipline from Rachel Redger.
I like that she went behind Emmerich, because if you notice, us lefties, he's shifting middle, right? Because most righties like to go through that middle. So nice adjustment from Redger. We're tied up here, 14-14.
Oh, but she follows that up with toughness on that third shot. Whoa.
There's a little confusion in the middle, the Brooklyn Aces right now.
Yeah.
They've
Again,
a couple points, some hesitancy.
yeah. And it's their, like I said, it's their first matchup. These are things that they're trying to figure it out as we go, right? And it's a tough thing to do. It's really tough, especially when there's so much on the line.
Couldn't agree more.
Oh, and the momentum has shifted as the Bay Area Breakers are ahead by 2. Oh, what a put away.
Or Emmerich throwing his sunglasses out of some frustration. That's a good timeout. Kafka changed his target there on the backhand. He's usually going middle and went behind Emmerich. I think Emmerich coming over maybe middle a little bit too much.
Yeah, let Lena do her thing, huh?
Yeah, let Lena fly.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be right back after a quick break. All right, guys, we're here on Grandstand Court at Major League Pickleball, our season opener here in Atlanta, Georgia at the Lifetime Fitness Facility. timeout as the Brooklyn Aces stop the momentum from the Bay Area Breakers.
That's what timeouts are all about.
Lena gets out of the way, and good thing that she did because that ball sails long.
All right, we're tied up, 17-17.
But the great thing is they're only down by 1.
We've seen huge comebacks before in MLP, so a couple points. It's pretty easy, right?
Rachel Redger's so solid. She's just so upset that she missed that one shot, but she's been playing so well this entire time here in Atlanta. Oh, Lena gets her paddle on it, and
Kafka was a little too in front of it. He knew it was coming.
He's done that a couple times already. He overhit on a big forehand and whiffed the second one, so he just needs to be a little bit more dialed in there.
Right, and with that, Brooklyn Aces have taken the lead.
Ball sails long. Lena and Martin hoping that ball went in, but it was well out.
It was good lead by the Bay Area Breakers, 19-19.
Oh, they're making Bay Area
That's what I
Breakers.
like to see.
They're making it so tough for the opponents right now, not giving them any attackable shots, dipping their drops in.
Wow.
Okay.
What a point.
Martin gets big in the middle, but
You know what?
unfortunately
Rachel
that
Recker
net,
got bigger.
yeah, she got big as that ball clips the net and gets a point.
Small but mighty, she was all over the court. Bay Area Breakers.
Another the third forehand high ball missed.
He's getting that ball he wants. He just needs to settle in a little bit. He's getting super excited. Which
Yeah.
we all do when we get
We
high
all
balls.
do. Hey, I've done it several times.
Me too.
All guilty. Nicely done. And another thing that Rachel Riker is doing so great is that she's not going down Lena. She's not even giving Lena a look. So she's keeping Martin Emmerich honest on the right side of the court.
That's 4 for Kafka here. I think he just needs to settle in a little bit. You've got a really great, solid partner in Recker. Her bread and butter is that forehand roll dink. She's just setting him up so nicely. He doesn't have to overhit, you know?
Right. Oh my goodness, you guys. 21-21.
All right, De La Rosa over there giving Martin Emmerich a nice pep talk. What do you think De La Rosa's saying to him right now?
That's a great, I have no idea. I see a lot of hand gestures. I see a lot of like punch volley action movements. I see high fives. I see fist pumps. Let's go.
And that is a supportive teammate right
Yes.
there. You love to see it. That's what MLP is all about. Pumping up your teammates, being there for them on the sidelines. And let's see if they can convert here, 22-21.
Yes, and that ball stays in, and good advice from De La Rosa.
Whatever he said must have worked. All right, 23-21 Aces. Brooklyn Aces are in the lead.
Yes, Rachel Redker hitting an out ball, but Patrick Kafka saving her and their team from a
They're starting to
4-point
switch up that
deficit.
target as well. They're going a little more to Paginamente.
Oh, that's a tough miss.
We've seen a lot of balls just clipping that net today. Some lucky, some not.
Oh, that's like the first miss from Rachel Redker on her third here in this mixed matchup.
She has been solid all week long with that third shot drop. It has been phenomenal.
Oh, and here we go. Here we go, you guys. Tie game. So
wow, that was a close call there. Oh, 20, 24, 24.
Win by 2.
Win by 2, no freeze. You can win on your serve or your return, folks.
Wow. Finally, Patrick Kafka finds that forehand,
Yes.
is able to execute, and here we are at a match-up.
He kept it simple.
Match point. Yes, kept it simple.
This is a huge point here. And there it is, Bay Area Breakers sweep, taking out the Brooklyn Aces 3-0. But we still have some pickleball left to play. We will play that final mixed match right after this.
Well, it's easy. I play longer, I feel stronger, and I recover faster.
It's a must, it's effective, and it's stylish.
Michelob ULTRA. Superior like beer.
Are you looking for more get up and go? A little more rise and grind. Kick things up with Blueberries. Blueberries give you the boost you need to get going and keep going.
Everything okay in here?
All good, Dad. Okay. Blueberries are extremely easy to snack on all day long.
At The Botanist, we always look further, seeing potential where others may not. We sustainably hand forage 22 Isla botanicals to make a beautifully balanced gin, capturing the essence of our Scottish island home, consciously crafted by our community to be enjoyed by yours. Look further.
Michelob ULTRA. Superior like beer.
They might have a lot of shelf space, but they also have something else. Oils, gums, sketchy sounding additives. Ugh. MALK doesn't have any of that. Nothing artificial. Because it's what we're not that makes us who we are. Clean, organic, delicious. It's all we've ever been and all we'll ever be.
Are you looking for more get up and go? A little more rise and grind. Kick things up with Blueberries. Blueberries give you the boost you need to get going and keep going.
Everything okay in here?
All good, Dad. Blueberries are extremely easy to snack on all day long.
All right, welcome back. Our final mixed match is underway. Vivian Glasman, Colin Schick for the Bay Area Breakers versus Lane Sleep and Daniel De La Rosa for the Aces.
Yes, the Bay Area Breakers have secured the match with their first mixed doubles team that just won a tight one, a close one. But they will continue playing out the second mixed match for points that are tallied up in case of ties at the end of the season.
Short return from De La Rosa there. Bay Area Breakers made him pay. 2-1.
Colin Schick, player that stands out to me on this court today on Grandstand. Played with him last season on Florida Smash, and he has improved tremendously.
You are absolutely right, Michelle. I actually played Colin and Rachel at the PPA Masters in Palm Springs, and I was blown away at really both of their performances. They have both improved so much. It's great to see. Oh, overcooked that just a bit.
We see that from De La Rosa from time to time. A little overhitting.
He wants that back. 4-2.
Oh, Vivian Glasman with her own forehand drive down the middle.
She likes that middle. I think it's so smart. The lowest part of the net, right between two players. Very smart.
Ooh. What a pickup.
Wow. What a point. Lane Sleep with the defense. She was pulling those out, digging those out.
Colin Schick too with the defense behind his back.
Unreal.
Jeez. You know what I like about the Brooklyn Aces here is that they're not letting anything really go past them. There was one drive that went past De La Rosa, but like as far as defense, they're getting their paddle on everything and trying to defend against a very solid team.
There's that overhead from De La Rosa. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They are standing their ground. They're staying confident in their hands. And when you play someone, especially a team that stays up like that, it adds some pressure.
Oh, definitely. Every ball you get back just adds a little bit more pressure to the pie.
Sure. Oh, Glasman is waiting for that. All right, 4-7. I'd like to see Sleep maybe drop that third, give De La Rosa a chance to get in, give her a chance to get in, get settled. All right, we're at 8-4.
The speed up into a put away from Colin Schick.
Yeah, he's really jamming Sleep, and it's working, right? She's getting it back, but it's that second counter, he's just putting it away.
Another combo there for Colin Schick.
iced out. Incredible defense by Glasman. I mean, De La Rosa hit that overhead 100 miles an hour.
At least. De La Rosa sees one dink.
You know, it happens like that sometimes. You get iced out, that next ball.
Yes.
You're not ready for it.
Getting iced out, that's my nightmare. Would you rather be iced out or the one getting picked on?
I'd rather be the one getting picked on because bring it on.
Yeah.
I'll get in a groove. I'll prove you wrong. What about you?
Same.
Gives me fire.
Yeah. I've been on both ends of that.
Oh.
Come on, Colin. Vivian could have hit that one. No, we always mess around when that happens just because the play is that, you know, the forehand has a better opportunity to hit all throughout the court from that angle. So that's why the guy comes over, not to be mean, not to, you know, be overpowering, but because it's the right play. Oh, and Vivian felt a little iced out there in that. You get that one ball, you know, and got to really focus on it, but.
Yes, Brooklyn Aces, couple points here, 10-11.
Yeah, and a timeout.
I think that's a great timeout. That's 4 unforced errors by Bay Area Breakers. Letting Brooklyn Aces back in. We're all tied up, 11-11.
Yeah, great play from Brooklyn Aces. Don't go anywhere, you guys. We're on Grandstand Court here at Major League Pickleball. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I bet on myself.
Michelob ULTRA, superior like beer.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play.
That's right, Michelle. We are all tied up here, 11-11 in this final mix match.
Uh-oh, Vivian Glasman with another error there. Couldn't get the momentum back on that side out. And, sorry, excuse me, timeout. Oh my goodness, what a great play from the Brooklyn Aces, but I felt like the momentum of the wind was carrying the ball away from the Brooklyn Aces there. It's in.
Oh my goodness. Oh, out. Great, hey, great hands by Sleeth. I mean, Colin Schick is attacking down his line as he should, and she's handling it well. So we have a side switch. Bay Area Breakers are up 13-12. We're going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back.
Well, it's easy. I play longer, I feel stronger, and I recover faster.
It's a must, it's effective, and it's stylish.
Ball in my court, high step is a layer.
Welcome back here. We're going to do a little trivia.
Oh.
It's Michelle's turn.
That's a fun little thing at the end, change little trivia.
All right, I'm going to give her time to think about this because we're getting back into the game, but how many championship MLPs have Bay Area Breakers won?
Oh, that's a great question.
Take some time.
All
All right, missed third by Vivian Glasman here.
I know they won one against us, the Utah Black Diamond season 1, so.
There's one.
I might be forgetting the second one, so I'm going to say 2. 2's my answer.
You are correct.
Haha.
In challenger level, they won MLP Daytona and MLP Mesa.
I remember that one.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, great team as they clinch the win here, but fighting for this point.
There's some nice pickleball. I like the fact that Bay Area Breakers, they made a couple unforced errors, but now they're just settling in. They're moving the dink around, they're waiting. They're being intentional about their pickleball.
Ooh, some hands battle here on Grandstand Court, and some wind coming up, some gusty winds.
We are all tied up here, 15-15. With a missed return by Colin Schick. The Berglund Aces have taken the lead, 16-15.
Sleeth.
Seems like she's really kind of finding herself here. She's playing free, she's swinging free, and it's paying off.
A little different look from women's dubs, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you know, first time out here, the first match of the game. I mean, probably just a little tight, little nerves maybe.
Do you remember your first time out in Major League Pickleball?
I do. I loved it though.
I was gonna say we could all relate, right?
We can all relate to those little nerves, but you work through it. What she's doing right now, she's doing great.
Yeah, she's doing great. Oh, what a pickup from Colin Schick.
Absolutely. All right, we're tied up. What a serve.
Oh, wow, Colin Schick had the whole court as Lane Sleeth decides to stay back on that deep, aggressive serve.
Sometimes that pays off because they wonder what you're doing, you know? Kind of take their eye off the ball for a second. Keeping it back.
Interesting thing about De La Rosa's counters is that they're just a full-on punch forward. There's no downward motion like coming over the top of the ball. It's just super flat. So whatever the angle of his paddle is, that's where that ball's going to sail.
Yeah.
So you better.
Oh, did you see that?
What's that?
Sleep said, "Bring it, Colin."
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if I'd poke that bear just yet, but I love to see it.
Yes.
And Bay Area Breaker said, "Okay."
You gotta love it. You gotta love the banter.
I love trash talk.
Yeah.
2019.
Ooh, and a skitter off of that non-volley zone line. I've been seeing a lot of that over on Championship Court.
21-19.
Only a 1 point game.
1 point game. Let's see if they can tie it up here.
And this is a crucial moment here in the match. This is where it gets you either could pull away with it or you could stay right there by down 1 point.
Exactly.
And Daniel De La Rosa insists on staying aggressive to keep the pressure on the Bay Breakers.
And that's his game. I mean, if he stays aggressive and he commits to those shots, he is unstoppable. And as we see, it's 21-22, keeping it nice and close. Colin hits that ball at the feet of Sleeth.
The dropper.
Wow.
What a smarty.
You know,
that
we
Daniel.
have not seen this. We have, I mean, especially on Grandstand Court the last 2 days, I have not seen a drop volley. Everyone's just, you know, keeping everyone back, but the defense is too good. Sometimes you got to mix it up.
That's right, and you typically see that more in singles because there's only one player covering, and a huge put away from De La Rosa after that drop volley.
De La Rosa's feeling it. 23-23, huge point here, folks.
What?
Unbelievable hands.
And Colin Schick decides to creep in there and put a lot of pressure.
We have a
Brooklyn.
match point for Bay Area Breakers here. Too sweet, 4-0. Can they pull it out? And they did. What a way to end it by Vivian Glasman hitting a passing shot by De La Rosa. 25-23. Thoughts on this match, Michelle?
Yeah, definitely Bay Area Breakers, an established team, does have the advantage of playing 2 games yesterday, coming out strong, aggressive, confident. All players are returners, right? So you have a little edge there as well. And kudos, congratulations on an exceptional day for the Bay Area Breakers. But what do you think about the Brooklyn Aces? What do you think is going on with them for the rest of the weekend?
I think they have great potential. You know, we know there's 3 seasoned veterans